Hello everyone, good evening children, welcome back to my channel. So today in this topic we are going to study about inheritance of traits over two generations. Now we know that Mendel used a number of contrasting visible characters of garden peas, and he chose garden pea especially because the garden pea has very short life cycle. So in the lifespan of garden pea he can see one generation, second generation. So in this manner he could see the result of his experiment. So he took contrasting characters, like he took pea plants with different characters, a tall plant and a short plant. So when he took into account only single character here, tallness and dwarfness, so this was known as monohybrid cross, right? So what he did, he took two plants, tall and short plant, and he cross pollinated them. And in the first F1 generation he got all tall plants, and these letters T, capital TT, small tt, these indicates the genes or the factors, like we said traits, dominant trait, recessive trait. So when Mendel saw that all the in F1 generation, in the first generation, all tall plants were obtained and no dwarf plant was there. So this tallness, the trait of tall plant was expressed and the dwarf plant was not expressed. So this was known as dominant trait. So dominant trait was written as in capital letters. So capital T, it indicates the dominant trait. Small letters of T indicates the recessive trait. Recessive means it is not expressed here. Now what he did in the second, in F2 generation, again he took two plants from here and self pollinated them, and then as a result he saw that in the F2 generation three plants were tall and one was short. So he calculated the percentage. So here now there is we can see here that this is pure dominant, this is pure recessive, and this is again impure tall and again impure tall. But here, since both the traits are present, capital T and small t, but capital T is expressed here, so that is why it is known as dominant. So a single character, a single trait is enough for expressing itself if it is dominant in nature. So this experiment is known as monohybrid cross, and it shows the inheritance of traits over two generations, right? So here both capital T's and capital T and small t are tall plants. So in the F2 generation we see 3:1 ratio, means 3 tall plants and 1 dwarf plant, or we can say genotype will be 1:2:1, that is one complete dominant and one is complete one is pure dominant and one is pure recessive, and two are impure dominant. So genotype and phenotype. Phenotype means the characters which are expressed, how we see the plants. Genotype means what is the genetic makeup. So here genotype will be 1:2:1 and the phenotype will be 3:1. So this was about the monohybrid cross, and so in this session we learnt about this much. In the upcoming session we'll be learning about independent inheritance of two separate traits, dihybrid cross. Fine. So keep revising and keep learning, and if you have any doubt you can always ask in the comment section. Till then, take care and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Take care children.